morning traders, Richard here doing quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the Nasdaq100. We'll start with a really big picture, the monthly Ichimoku cloud. After rebounding from the 11,329 front end cloud chart support zone as well as these lows, the market then ran into trouble at the front end of the top end of the cloud at 13,357. So that's a key resistance zone. So we're kind of in its trading range now with support at 11,300. And the resistance at 13,300. Market still quite extended. If you look at the distance between price action and the cloud, there's downside risk if support fails at 11,329 of 94 and 8050. Downside risk when the recession really kicks in will most likely be down at 94 and 8000. But we really need to see a breakout past this cloud chart, bottom in cloud chart support zone, to change the outlook from bullish to bearish. Any price action below the cloud here is bearish outlook. But so far, still finding support at the front end cloud chart supports levels. Will be interesting to see if we're going to get a continuation rebound from that level on the monthly Ichimoku. Turning to the weekly Ichimoku cloud of the Nasdaq100, we can see we're still in a confirmed bearish outlook since price action is below the cloud. The market generated a beautiful sell signal here at 15,500 from an Ichimoku cloud chart perspective, and also another short selling signal when it sliced through the bottom end of the cloud. Swing trade rebound when it found support at this 11,000 and 11,300 front end cloud chart support on the monthly. We had a nice swing trade rebound back up to the resistance zone. This cloud chart resistance level came into play as well as the turning line, standard line of the cloud there. And now it's kind of stuck in between these two trading ranges. We've got resistance at the top end of the cloud here. Top end cloud chart resistance zone, 13,916. Major resistance zone, as well as 13,357. So these are the two upside resistance levels. And potential rebound zones are these old cloud chart support levels at the front end of the Ichimoku cloud. But still, bearish outlook remain in place. Price action really needs to be back above the top end of the cloud. So there's only really short-term swing trade opportunities to capitalize on these support rebounds and resistance. When the resistance holds, the short selling there. But still significant downside risk since price action is below the cloud. Levels to watch out for is 11,329. And then this cloud chart level here at the bottom end of the cloud. Yeah, that's another key support zone that can be tested in case the market rolls over 10,300. And then the other level to watch out for in this downside rally is the 9,500. So these are the downside risk targets. If support fails at 11,329, and we know this 11,329 is a key front-end cloud chart support zone on the monthly. So when that level breaks, then it would activate these downside targets on the weekly Ichimoku. Now turning to the daily. Now on the daily, the Ichimoku, yeah, the Nasdaq is fighting hard, Nasdaq100 fighting hard to rebound from this bottom end cloud chart support level. So if this rebound rally continues, then we'll most likely see resistance come into play at the front end of the cloud, the top end of the front end of the cloud, 13,095, and then 13,300. These are the upside resistance targets in that cloud chart resistance zone there. There's a cluster of resistance there. So these are the upside potential upside targets for this particular swing trade if this rebound is successful. If support fails here, you'll have to immediately reverse the position and go short on this one. Then these downside targets is 13,329 and 11,000. These are the downside targets. And 10,300 if this support level fails. But so far, keeping an eye on this price action this week for a successful rebound from this level. If support holds, then we're going back up to the front end cloud chart resistance of 13,094 and 13,357 and 380. So watch out. That's the risk upside potential, upside trade potential for this particular swing trade if this rebound is successful at this bottom end cloud chart support zone that's being tested. Now just looking at the 4-hour Ichimoku, just give it a bit more intraday price action. Let's refresh that. There we go. Now we are in bearish territory. Price action below the cloud is bearish. Now what we need to see here is this support level 1171 is a key support zone. Is that 871? I just can't see that number there. yeah, it's 11,971 is a major support zone, as well as the bottom end of the cloud. So any potential support can come into play at these levels here for a potential rebound if we see weakness at the opening, and then a rebound from there. But so far, price action is bearish, so any long trade is counter trend here. Resistance is this bottom end cloud chart level, so when it gets to these levels, a short-term relief rally gets to these levels, so it'll be interesting to see if we're going to break out past those, or will they come into play as a resistance zone. So downside risk targets, if support fails at these 1197 and 11851 zone, is 11329 and 11054. These are the downside risk targets on the 4-hour Ichimoku. But so critically, catalyst we're looking for is a successful rebound from the support zone today, and a continuation of this rally in this week back up to the top end of the cloud there, and then we'll reassess the situation. If support fails, then we'll have to go short right here and then look at the downside risk targets on the daily Ichimoku. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.